Alright guys, so I've got most of my Hoyas and material laid out. I've got 11 Hoyas to pot up because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So pretty excited. And yesterday I bought this stack of terracotta pots from Bunnings, which I'm really happy about, because I actually wanted all my Hoyas to be potted in this type of terracotta. For my Hoya mix, I've used a bit of succulent and cacti mix. I did a little bit of research into Hoya, the best oh sorry, it's a bit sunny, this lighting isn't the best, but I was doing a little bit of research into what is the best, what would be the best soil for Hoyas, and some people have said that the cacti and succulent mix is quite good because it's quite well draining. The only thing I was really concerned about, I'm out in my garden at the moment, so I apologize if there's a lot of other noises out there. My dad's scrubbing his fish pond, and then my neighbour's also having a chat. But I was saying, and now there's an aeroplane. But I was saying that one thing I was just concerned about with the cacti and succulent mix is that it can be a bit sandy. A little bit sandy, and I wasn't too sure if that was appropriate for Hoyas, but I saw a couple of videos. One of them was from a YouTuber, but I'll link her video below, and she used cacti and succulents, which seemed to be quite fine. The other things I'm going to mix in this potting mix is of course perlite, because I want it to be well draining, charcoal because to keep that soil nice and aerated and free from bacteria as much as possible, and then also some orchid bark for a bit of well draining. But first, what I might do is I'm going to take off the stickers off all of these pots, so let's go do that now. Okay guys, so ready to put up some of these Hoyas. I feel pretty bad because I've left them a lot in their plastic bags. They've been like this for about three weeks now. It's quite bad, but alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and pot them all up. I'm going to show you a bit of the process. So firstly, I'm going to mix up the soil mix. Alright. So, firstly, I'm going to get a bit of cacti and succulent mix. I can't remember how many spoons I was doing. I should have counted. I think that was 3 spoons. So maybe this is number 4. Okay, so 4 spoons of that. Then going to get, a spoonful of orchid bark. Guys, if your orchid bark is quite big, like that, what you want to do is break up some of the bark there to make it into smaller pieces. The purpose of this again is to increase the aeration and also make the soil more well draining. Now I think I did 2 shades of the orchid bark. The reason for that was because I thought my spades were my spade amounts were quite small. But where was that big orchid bark? What you want to do is, for the big ones in your soil, you just want to break them up, make them smaller. The second last thing is some perlite. Now I'll do a spadeful of that. That looks about like a spadeful. And then a sprinkling of charcoal. And then guys, it's just a matter of mixing this together. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my first Hoya. Which one should I do? I think I want to do this crinkle because he looks a bit sad. So I'm going to do this crinkle. I'm going to take off the plastic on him. And then I'm going to use one of these terracotta pots. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up this terracotta pot with a bit of my mix first in the base. There we go. And then because it comes with a bit of soil, I'm actually going to put that in there as well. Now the reason for that is because it's sort of like your plant moving house. It's got to take some of its possessions with them, particularly because it's probably grown to like that soil, and you don't want your plant to be given too much of a shock when you move it to its new home. So that's why I like to use all of this soil with it. Oh guys, one thing I forgot to add to this soil mix is I'm actually going to put a little bit of fertilizer in here, so just bear with me for a second. Okay guys, the slow release fertilizer I use is this Power Feed one. I got it because it says it's for pots and planters, for indoors and outdoors, so I think it's an all-rounder plant food, so I'm just going to pop some of that in to this mix. So it looks like this. I'm just going to put a couple of this, I'm going to sprinkle it in here. And the reason why I like to use a bit of release fertilizer is because it's just to promote overall, it's good to promote overall plant growth, because of course your plant is going to extract some of its nutrients from the soil, and it's just, I see it as almost a lazy person's guide to giving your plants enough fertilizer. Now it's time to pot up this guy. I think I quite like this sign. So first one is my Hoya crinkle that I'm going to be potting up. I quite like having the sign with it. I think I might put it in. What do you guys think? Oh, sorry guys, can you see? What do you guys think? Put it in? That's what she's saying. Okay. So his roots are still quite good. Still quite wet, so I'm going to pop him in there. His roots are actually quite small for the size of plant he is. Alright guys, so I just did my first Hoya. So this is my Hoya crinkle, and I think I'm going to do the rest for my other plants. Alright guys, I haven't finished potting up all my plants yet, but I've got to head out for lunch. I've got 2 more to do, so I'll probably do them when I get back. But look! So pretty! I really like having the plaques behind the plants, because I feel it gives off, you know, you can easily see what species it is, the care conditions behind it. I didn't have plaques. I don't know where the plaque for that one and that one went, but the rest of them have them. Guys, this is the result of my my Hoya addiction over the New Year. So it's coming together. I've got 2 more to do. My Curly Sue. No, not Curly Sue, my Curly Whirly lipstick plant, and then my watermelon Ovata. So I'll do that when I get back. Guys, okay, hey guys, so it's later in the afternoon now. It's about 6 o'clock now, and I've potted up my remaining Hoyas, and I've actually put them in the greenhouse, or the shelving. So guys, look, what do you guys think? So I've got my, this is my Hoya australis that I've had before, and this is the guy that actually kick-started this collection of terracotta pots. But as you can see, I've got all my Hoyas here. Quite a collection that I've amassed in a very small period of time. I've got my Hoya crinkle here, and you can see his lovely 8-pack leaves. And then here I've got my Coronara, which is not to be mistaken by this coronavirus, which, guys, to be honest, I'm a little bit concerned about it. Very scary, but I hope everyone's staying safe and practicing good personal hygiene. Next one I've got is my fungi. Guys, so gorgeous. Look at the detail on the leaf. My Ovata, I was very excited to get an Ovata. You guys may know that I paid 10 bucks for this Ovata. I know Ovatas tend to be a little bit more pricey. I've seen them for around, or for a more established one, which is a bit bigger than what I have, I've seen them for around 40 bucks. But I thought I'd start off small with my own little Ovata. And then on the second layer, I've got my Sangi Albo Margarita, or Marginata Margarita. I must admit, I didn't give this one a lot of good attention, so he's a little bit sad at the moment, so I've got to make sure he's does okay. I've got my Ovata Splash, that's in there. My guys, I am so excited with my Macrophilia Albo Marginata. Guys, look at the detailing on these leaves. It's insane. He had a bigger leaf, but unfortunately that didn't make the journey. It was quite a beautiful leaf, but it was yellowing upon arrival. My Lacunosa Eskimo, incredible detailing, very crocodile-like leaves. My variegated Indian rope, the Ovata, the watermelon Ovata. It's like named after the watermelon. Look at the leaves, like mini watermelons. I believe this one's a little bit of a tricky Hoya to take care of. So guys, if you have one of these, please let me know any tips, because I'm keen to know. This one, I forget the scientific name, but this one is known as the Million Hearts. I just thought it was so cool. Look at the leaves. And then this one is my curly lipstick plant, and guys, I gotta say, what an amazing specimen. Beautiful. Look at the leaves. Crazy. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my Hoyas. I'm very much enjoying them too, because these are my first time owning some Hoyas, and I'm really excited, and dare I say I really did embrace it, eh? I also rearranged my greenhouse a little bit. So I've got some, oh guys, I don't know if you've seen this, but I've got some carnivorous plants now. I was gonna put them in a terrarium, but I just haven't had enough time. So I've got these ones. I forget, guys, the nephrins, it's a bit burnt in the sun. And then I've got my Venus Flytraps. I can't wait to actually get a pitcher plant. That's what I really wanted. Guys, I don't know also if I've shown my Linnet Campi, Philodendron Linnet. Poor thing got burnt in the sun. This is sunburn, guys. Sunburn. And then, guys, my zebra plant. Have I shown you that? Beautiful detailing. I think, guys, everything else I've shown you. Hey. I've got to see how long this footage is. I'm sorry if it's a little bit too short, but I'll see. If it's too short, then I'm going to film some more footage during the week. But otherwise, if I have enough footage, fingers crossed I do. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.